think, is this Bert here? Okay, there we go.
Bert! Hey, Bert.
Oh my What's up, everybody?
How are you? Nice to see you.
Bert Kreischer joins us shirtless. Are you in a hotel room?
Well, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Is that a Medusa hat?
I don't know. I got it for free. I have a big head.
It looks like a Medusa.
Yeah, it's a woman with snakes coming out of her head.
Uh-huh.
It's a Gorgon.
It's a new team in Omaha.
Oh, okay.
And Bert, looks like you just woke up. Can we ask where you are geographically at this point?
I'm in New York City. I'm in New York City. I fly to Vegas this evening to go to do a live event with Tommy in Las Vegas, and then I fly back to New York City. But yeah, I'm just promoting. I'm out here doing press. I say press. I'm just doing podcasts.
And we were looking at your schedule, and I got to tell you, just looking at your schedule, we're all getting tired. It is you're going to be everywhere for a long time.
You doing all right? Enjoying it?
I have so much stuff to promote. It is crazy. I have the special Razzle Dazzle. I have the Fully Loaded Comedy Festival. I have my own Tops Off World Tour. I have a cruise in October. I have the movie coming out Memorial Day weekend, The Machine, where you can get tickets at themachine.movie and pre-order tickets. We're doing a live in studio event. I am losing my mind. Leanne's going through menopause. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
well,
no.
let's we can make this easy for you.
That explains why he's on the road.
Bert Kreischer is our guest. We'll start right there. Bert is, let's just go one thing at a time. Razzle Dazzle.
Stupid name, Bert. Hate it.
Is
Don't
the new
it.
Netflix.
Don't like it, Bert.
Netflix special. Razzle Dazzle. I have been using that term on the air for a long time.
Tom loves it.
And these guys were mocking me. They say no one ever uses it. I would reference a football thing. Oh, that's a cool Razzle Dazzle play. They say no one never uses that. Now, whenever it appears in a football game, someone writes us a letter saying, hey, did you hear in the so-and-so game they use the term Razzle
At least twice a year, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I say. When I go into McDonald's, I give them $200 and go Razzle Dazzle. Yeah, that's what I do every time.
All of a sudden, I love it. I do love that. That rules.
Try it, chick. You'll love it. Just go Razzle Dazzle. And he goes, what's that mean? Go, what do you think it means?
That's right.
Now,
use your imagination, pal.
So Razzle Dazzle is the new Netflix special. Okay, so that's part one. Then we move on to the Fully Loaded Comedy Festival. Now, would you want to give us the brief? This is the one with stadiums and ballparks and the whole deal?
I think we're doing arenas now, like big arenas. Yeah, it is me and like 12 of the best comics to ever do it. Louis Black, David Tell, Chad Daniels, Tiffany Haddish, Big J. Okerson, Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, Dan Soder. I mean, the list is thick. Rosebud Baker. And so and we go out on the road for 4 weeks in the summer and we started with baseball stadiums, minor league baseball stadiums, but we outgrew them very quickly. And so now we're doing huge arenas and I think we end at the Gorge. We start at Forest Hills here at the stadium. So yeah, it's going to be a blast.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, and that, if I'm correct, that begins mid-June.
Mid-June ends mid-July.
Right. And among the places you'll be, boy, I feel like Johnny Cash. Baltimore, Mosaic, Guilford, Traverse City, Fort Wayne, St. Louis, Lincoln. I've been everywhere, man.
I've been everywhere, man. I'm going to die on the road. You guys know that, right?
We certainly hope not.
Now,
I'm not dying in my bed, I'll tell you that.
Once again, Bert Kreischer is... Now, that's part two. Now, part three is the current tour.
Yep.
This is the Tops Off World Tour, is that correct?
Yep, Tops Off World Tour. We started in Europe. It's all new material from the special that you saw, Razzle Dazzle, and I have a couple more weeks left on that, and then we pick it up after Fully Loaded, and yeah, I'm burning the candle both ends on that side.
Now that one, just in case you're not aware of your own life, that re-begins, is that a word? Wednesday, March 22nd, Bismarck, North Dakota. Then it's Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Oshkosh, Peoria, Rockford, Augusta, Georgia, Tupelo. Man, this is amazing. Bossier City, Jonesboro, Charleston, Lexington, Detroit, Cleveland. And then it looks to me like you're going to be in New Zealand and Australia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Hey, guys, I'm going to be in Australia.
Nice.
Now, what's a...
I really kind of hope at the end of the list you go, and then now let's talk about Leanne's menopause.
Wow. Now, that's three of the four. Now, the last point of Bert's busy life is the movie The Machine. You've been talking about it for a long time. Give us the thumbnail sketch of what it is, when it comes out, etc.
Well, what's funny is I sold a different movie in the room. At Legendary, I sold a different movie, and he was like, "Cool, let's make a movie." I go, "What?" And he goes, "This is, I'm going to make a movie with you if this is the movie you want to make." And I was like, "Well, if I get to make a movie, I want to make one on the machine." And he was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Yeah, I mean that's your most famous story. Why don't we do that one?" And I said, "Well, I got to be honest with you. I'm afraid that if I did it, it would be successful, and I'd get kidnapped by the Russian mafia." And he lit up and he goes, "Sold." And he was like, "That's a movie. It's The Hangover meets Godfather 2. Sold." And I did not know what I sold. I walked out of the room, and the last thing he said is, "Mark Hamill's playing your dad." And I was like, "What?" So it comes out Memorial Day weekend. It's about me. It's my Russian mafia story reimagined into a story of, ultimately, I think everyone knows what's going on a little bit now, but I have to right the wrongs from my past misconduct in Russia when I was a kid.
Well, we're speaking with Bert Kreischer. Bert is a distinguished comedian, drinker, husband. He's shirtless most of the time. Your wife, Leanne, is a big character in the special. She's also a behind-the-scenes producer. So
Yeah.
does she leave you on the road by yourself a lot?
Oddly enough, she's coming out to New York tomorrow. She flies out tomorrow. But yeah, she has no interest in my life. She said to me one time, she goes, "I love that you work because I want to be a real estate mogul." And I was like, "Huh?" She's like, "Keep working, honey. Make hay while the sun shines. I'm going to be a real estate mogul." And I was like, "Oh, great." So, yeah, I'll be on the road forever.
How many properties do you own? No, I'm just kidding.
We have a lot of properties right now.
Good for her.
She just bought me a new house to put my podcast in.
There you go.
Awesome.
Sounds like it's working.
That's awesome.
Keep you away from her.
Yeah, I got my shoes are there, my hats are there, my booze is there, my cigars there, my weed's there. Everything I love is there except for her. She's in the other house.
Once again, Bert Kreischer is our guest. For a taste of Bert, you can check out Razzle Dazzle, the Netflix special. Coming up down the road a piece, it's the movie The Machine, and this will be in regular theaters. Am I getting this right, Bert?
In movie theaters, Memorial Day weekend, we are legit. They're allowing me probably liberties they don't normally allow people that make movies. So I've been in charge of a lot of the marketing, and I've allowed to break the rules. Well, I started by breaking the rules. I leaked the teaser on Rogan, and that's what got the movie in theaters because the response was very big. And then I leaked it again in Tampa on the big screen on the jumbotron at my arena show. And so now they're letting me do an in-movie event. So in the theaters, I'm going to stream live onto the screen, and I'm going to do a live event that goes into the theaters on Thursday. So you get your tickets at themachine.movie. You can pre-buy them there. Please, if you enjoy movies, go. Let's sell this out before it even gets to the theaters.
That's cool.
So I'm confused. So the Thursday night thing will be live as it happens then?
Yeah. I'm going to do a live event that streams directly into the theaters. They have that ability. And they asked me if I thought it would be fun. At first, I was like, what if I did a podcast with like Mark Hamill or something? I have a bunch of different ideas, but I'm going to try to eventize the night. I love, me, I love eventizing things.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I'm looking to do is make it fun. Let's get back into the movie theaters and have fun and make it a little different,
Will the movie be played after the event?
Yeah. So it'll be a short event. I don't know exactly what it is. We'll figure it out. I have some ideas, and then the movie will start immediately after.
Mm-hmm. And how much of the movie are you fully clothed?
Probably 50%.
All right. Good numbers, man.
Now, we should point out that we are speaking with Bert Kreischer. He is in a hotel room in New York City, and we are only seeing you from the lower neck up. We can sort of see your shoulders.
And you're naked, as far as we know.
Well, yeah, we assume.
I am naked. And these shoulders look great, don't they?
They do. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Impressive.
You're looking like you're lifting some weights over there.
I'm lifting weights, and I'm on testosterone. Holla.
Now, are you aware that
I'm on a whole regiment, chick? I'll get you on the regiment.
I feel
I'm working with Rogan's doctors, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Next level. You can see my steroid injection marks.
All right. UFC next, baby.
we just had a news story when
I'm shockingly jacked. When you watch, like, I'm like low-key jacked. When you watch Razzle Dazzle, the first comment I got was, dude, his shoulders look good. That's all I want to hear. I don't even care if you think it's funny.
Bert, I watched it with my girl last night, and I was like, I would kill. You've got this like belly, but there's kind of like abs popping underneath, if that makes sense.
Bro, dude, you sound like that's what I wish my wife would say. You can see like side abs on me.
Yeah.
Like a.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, man.
There you go.
Look at that, yeah.
There you go. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. That's a big belly shot. Yeah, we were just talking. We had a news story about men that lift heavy objects tend to have a larger sperm count.
Yep.
We also this is also the vasectomy season. A lot of urologists do a special men's college basketball vasectomy discount. Are you vasectomized or are you fully intact?
I'm not some sucker that's going to fall for that. My wife's been pitching that for years. I said, honey, I'm waiting for menopause. There's no way. I just stuff still come out because I'm not paying for a procedure. So every time I climax, it looks like my junk has the dry heaves. Just
On that note, Bert Kreischer was originally voted something like the college party animal of all time. I forget the exact designation. He is the man responsible for the Netflix special called Razzle Dazzle, currently on your Netflix TV. Plus, the movie The Machine is coming out in August. He's currently...
May.
Sorry.
Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend.
Sorry, and then this is confusing. And then the Fully Loaded Comedy Festival is taking place. That begins in June, mid-June, and ends. Am I getting this right? That ends in mid-July. Yep. So I got those dates right. And then there's also the Tops Off World Tour that's going on as well. So if they want to find all this information out, where does one go, Bert?
Well, I'll give you my address, and you can come talk to me privately. Just go to bertbertbert.com. Bertbertbert.com's got everything. You can find my Instagram. That's where I'm mostly on Instagram and TikTok these days. And then you can find me on the road. And then if you hang out by my bus, we'll have a drink, and I'll probably give you a joint.
There you go.
Check local listing. BERT. Hey, Bert, thanks a lot. Good talking to you.
We're so happy for your success.
I love you guys.
Thanks,
Thank you for all the support all the years. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Thank you, Bert.
Look at those arms. That man is jacked. Okay. He really was not wearing a lot of clothing.